Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to our little odd Hearts of Iron 4 with the Old World Blues mod. So, in the last episode, we finalized the conquering of the entire region of Atlantic Command. Just going to quickly adjust that level. And we are now in the process of building up our forces. We've got a giant naval rush, as it were. So there's a lot of things going on, including some alloy casing. So we're basically building up our navy, getting everything set up as fast as we can. In the meantime, we finally had a look in on the Western Front and found that the world is not exactly in a great place, with Caesar's Legion and the Eastern Legion, fucking hell, being the dominant factions in the southern half of the central or the western United States. As we go further north towards Canada, we do see a number of other regions that are still sort of under the control of a few things. And surprisingly, the Western Brotherhood, or sorry, Washington Brotherhood of Steel, is still there. So, you know, credit where credit's due. They've lasted, which is pretty cool. So my plan that we're going to have, and I'm going to go into a little bit of detail here whilst we also prepare for these things, is we're going to basically... So I'm basically preparing for... Oh no, we missed a rescue operation. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Anyway, so we're going to basically be trying to prepare for a naval invasion of the Southern Americas, or Central to Southern Americas. And the plan is basically, because I said in the last episode that I was going to be like making a plan and shit was happening around and blah blah blah. But still, let me just get focused. Yes, so that's fine. Yeah. So basically, the plan of naval invasion is I'm going to aim to try and get into the Central Americas in this area here. The reason for this is because A, never invaded this part of the world, so it's an opportunity to learn how bad this location is. B, it's going to streamline a lot of fucking stuff, because what's going to happen is we're going to, and the plan will evolve as time goes by, but what we're going to do is we're going to push our elite troops into this region, push through to the other side, and is there no naval? Oh, there's a crossing, perfect. And then basically as we spread further into Central America, we're then going to obviously have one arm. We're going to then start, you know, obviously getting other dudes to move in, invade, and go into these northern regions over here, grab these regions, solidify our presence, get further supplies, further equipment, all the while dominating on the ocean front, before eventually being able to start pushing more into Central America, whereupon we have to deal with all the shit of this region, which is going to be so much fun. Oh, Christ. It's going to be... I'm not going to lie. I'm not looking forward to this particular phase of the operation, because can you see... Oh, Jesus Christ. Radioactive tear. That is... Jesus. That's pretty fucking hench. Bloody hell. Okay, never even saw that before. That must be either a dynamic event or that's something that's just been there for so long, but I've never been to it because I've never been to Central America. But the point is, I've never seen that before, but that looks really nasty. But anyway, so the plan is basically trying to get into this location, try and get as much as we can. Once we got ourselves a stable invasion platform, we're then going to try and take what armies we've got and try and push into the different regions. On the good news frontier, because we're now invading from a centralized position, when it comes to the worst part of invading America, which is these rivers here, it's going to be a little less of a pain in the ass to deal with. I mean, that's by a minuscule amount, because we don't have to worry about flanking positions or whatever, because we're going to be declaring war pretty much on the entirety of the remaining United States. Now, that does mean it does put us in a bit of a strong, well, a bit of a tough position, but that's why we do these things, because I like to suffer. So I'm just in the process of claiming the remaining territories under this thing. We've still got a few regions. Well, we've got a lot of regions, but not enough political power to grab them, which is fair. So we just need to prepare for the next sort of phase, which is the build-up and all of those wonderful things. And I'm just trying to... Why did I do that? I'm not doing anything useful. State-funded sanitation development is fine. I really wish we could have the thing that gives me more people. I mean, I know I've already put myself in a bit of an issue for that, but at the same time, it's like, motherfucker, can you please let me have this? Right, gun runners. Huzzay. Yeah, the one benefit is that because we've been selling and taking because we've been taking over all of the people's stuff, I've got a fuck ton of supplies being able to sell them, and I can actually sell them as well, which is very nice, which means we still get to have a shitload of caps. And better still, because I've done this somewhat legally, I've got a shitload of caps incoming per month, which is another nice little bonus, which is pretty cool. So at the moment, we're just kind of training up these dudes, and they're going to become pretty much the ultra super mega hench bastards that'll hopefully be able to withstand a lot of damage from the enemy once we start making landfall. Unfortunately, however, my mechanized corps are probably going to have to wait until we gain a decent amount of traction inland, because they're going to fucking absorb a lot of supply. I'm probably going to have to wait until we've gotten to at least probably Central America with the armored infantry or the Panzermensch and the normal infantry, because we're going to need a lot of fucking... Yeah, we're gonna be facing off against a lot of dudes. The armies we're going to be facing here is going to be ridiculous. I mean, this guy has a fuck ton of equipment. He has tanks as well, which is a problem. My hope is that because a lot of these dudes are just motorized, I mean, he almost got his entire army motorized, which is kind of respectable. But no, so, actually, to be fair, we should probably recruit one more unit of Panzermensch and one more unit of these guys, because I think we should totally do that. Let's go. Right. So, 1, 2. Perfect little lamplight. Anyway, so we're going to try and research as much as we can whilst building up our manpower reserves, because the thing is, we still need to recruit our navy, we still need to recruit our air force, and we still need to recruit additional armies. I probably want to recruit at least 5 armies in total, which is nice. Okay, that's fine. We didn't have a financial flop. But yeah, so we're also quite a far ahead of ourselves in terms of progress, which I'm quite happy about. We're like over 10 years progress, which I am, as said, a very big fan of. Storage compartment, that's fine. At the moment, we're just building up whatever reserves we've got left. Also, we've now rescued the dudes, have we now? Dabby Dobby. Right, get your ass back to work. Get me my intel. Cryptology. Where's your crypto? Where's your Eastern Legion? Right. Seriously, where the fuck is... Okay, I can just click on that. That's fair. Right. Okay, probably not that long. Viceroyalty. Okay, yeah, that. Fuck me. This guy does not play around. 760 days. Jesus Christ. I mean, to get the decryption advantage over him is going to be... No! Oh, that was from before, never mind. To get the decryption advantage over him, that's going to be freaking impressive, to say the least. But I'm like, Jesus. I mean, he's a big nation, sure. But at the same time, it's like, fucking hell. It's ridiculous. Right, okay, you're over there. Revolver cannon. Recoil operated shells. And Flakwerring. I know they call it the Krautmauer, but it's a Flakwerring, alright? It's got quad 20mm cannons. It looks sexy as fuck and would rip the shit out of any aircraft that would go near it. It's a sexy anti-aircraft gun. Look, when you can turn someone into spaghetti bolognese with anchovies on the side, then, yeah, no, that's what makes it beautiful. Right, why is that slowly going down? Did I recruit people again? Or am I losing people? I'm wondering. I'm just trying to think whatever I'm doing, because obviously it's doing something. Right. Right, that's going to give us division gain, production boost. I also slightly fucked up because I forgot to grab the tanks. That's going to be wonderful. That's going to be absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Right. I think we're reaching the point where we're finally reaching that last few bits of naval tech being researched, though then again... Not yet. I mean, the good news is that with all the advantages that we've potentially gained from... Okay, so we just need to wait for this now to be done. You're doing that one, so let's head back to the Navy. In the Navy. Sailing over 7 seas in the Navy. Not a huge advantage, but we probably would gain a better range, wouldn't we? Yeah, that would be better. Where's the range? There's the range. Come on, give me the range. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Because, like, the range would be fucking awesome. Because when you look at what we've got at the moment, it's, like, kind of cool. But, you know, the other one is, like, fucking, yeah, when I want my shit. I just want... I just... As best. Yeah, no, I'm... Yeah, definitely, keen on the... Baggeration. Right. You're done? Are you done? Or, like, done as in done for that done? Oh, no, you're not. Okay. Sorry, the kraut mower. I think you've got the wrong item for... Sorry, I think you've got the wrong kind of item for... Or the wrong kind of icon for the kraut mower, because... I just thought as well, that's not a kraut mower. That's a flakveering. Because the thing is, it says 20mm autocannon, right? Simple mounted quadruple HMG loadout. Yeah, that's not the right icon. Yeah, no, that's not the right icon. What you're trying... That looks more like a flakveering, which was a quad 20mm... That was a quad 20mm gun. Well, was it? Yeah, quad 20mm cannon, autocannon, which would be absolutely terrifying. What he probably should have... What the icon should probably look like is the... Oh, fuck, what's it called? It's like it's basically mounted on the trailer, or you would have seen it mounted on an M16, which was an M6. Well, the M16 was a half-track. Was an M3 half-track with this quad mount on the top, and it was fucking lethal to infantry. That is. But no, that icon is incorrect. That is not a kraut mower. That is in fact the kraut that mows Americans. It's a very, very satisfying anti-aircraft gun. I think of all aircraft guns, that looks the sexiest in my opinion. Because, I mean, there are other bets. There's the quad minigun, which is just orgasm intensified. But at the same time, I will not deny the if you want to talk about... Oh, hello. Valves. Metal boxes. Right. We're slowly but surely building up, I think. 20mm autocannon. Oh, yes, please. Oh, look at that bump in manpower. That is a very satisfying thing. We're actually getting... Kind of... What? Minus 275. Okay. I kind of call bullshit, but okay. If I could clear my throat, that would be so much better, wouldn't it? That's pretty much it. One episode done, and that's it. You have to wait until the next stage of a Cordmore. You're getting old, Jaeger. Don't remind me. Yeah, to be fair, it's one of those... I'm getting to the point where a lot of stuff... a fair amount of stuff that I watched is now over 20 years old. And it was only when I was already in my fucking teens when I watched it. So you know how that makes me feel. Anyway. I do believe we are on the last few bits of the naval research, which is a bit of a shame, because I think it was really fun when we had everything being researched at the same time. Oh. Yeah, I wish I could have sophisticated naval technology, but I'm going by what the mod maker wants, and if the mod maker wants us to suffer, then I will suffer. I won't do it happily, but I'll suffer. Let me guess. It's mutually exclusive, unless... Wait, does this require the trireme to bring... Yeah. Yes, I'm going to have to wait for this fucking thing to be researched. Son of a bitch. What's this? Wanderers of the Past. Ah, how wonderful. We do have some... Oh, yes, we do. Right, okay. Perfect. So that's going to be another... Oh, nice. Wait, what? Took part on this... Oh, nice. of the Lion. I kind of like to balance them out a little bit, just so that way we don't have... I mean, we can push one particular thing if we want. I mean, the supply thing... Definitely. Oh, damn. Seasoned. Right. Oh, shit. We've got all the stuff sorted, don't we? Yes. Fan-dabby-dobby. Right. So now we need to get naval shit. Export protection. No, it does. So what we'll also do is we'll go to this thing. And we'll go to the army. Because we've got that sorted. Now we're just going to go to the instincts. And then 75. 75. Spoof. Nice. So it's going to give us a decent amount of this stuff for the infantry. And then we're going to do this again. I'm going to make do. And then we're going to get some shit sorted. So that's going to be perfect. And then we're going to get tank shit. And then it'll be awesome. Oh, to be fair, it says vehicles. So one would hope it includes both mechanized and other shit. But I'm happy about that. And apparently we have a preferred tactic. Oh, okay, no, it's fine. Right, so that's going to be going on for that one. Bomb, bomb. Hopefully that's going to give us a nice little jump up in popularity, or at least population. Sanitation development. Add additional of that. Yep, that's fine. Invest into the academy. That's also pretty good. Yes, radar. Oh, nice. Trireme is all good. And then we just get the rigs and everything. So once we got that all sorted, we should be good. And then we're going to have to start building naval ships. We're going to probably want to build at least a decent amount of naval ships. I'm still kind of getting used to the whole naval side of things. I'm not that experienced, to be brutal. Please don't be preparing war for someone else. No good. No good. Good, good, good. I mean, I'll be declaring war on both Eastern and Caesar's Legion, because they're more or less the same. The question, what is your army contingency at? You're even bigger, which doesn't entirely surprise me, but what I am hoping you don't have, and you do. You really do. You also have a pretty fucking sizable fleet. On the wrong side. No, to be fair, this is going to mean that anytime I am anywhere near the coast, he's going to be an absolute bastard, which means pretty much as soon as I get there, it's going to be an absolute nightmare, because obviously he's just going to naval invade wherever I go, which means I'm going to have to deal with fucking I'm going to have a QRF force that's going to literally just be darting all over the place whilst I push into Caesar's Legion's main home. Is that his... Oh, is that his new capital? Okay. Dev motherfucking Great Stampede. Okay. Oh. Right, paddle steamer. Got 10 days left on that. This is why it's beneficial to have all the research done, because then you have everything sorted in like a few days. And then we could build the naval ships, get all the dockyards set up. How are we doing with the whole building shit, by the way? This is very cool. I am liking the amount of buildings that we are building. And then, of course, we can start like going absolutely ham on the whole naval dockyard sort of thing. How are we doing with the whole civvy factories? We could probably build a few more. I mean, might as well. And also, I feel like we want to build all the electronic stuff. Is that right? Oh, have we already built the electronic stuff? No, we haven't. But it's fine. It's okay. We're all good. Somewhat. We will probably use the influence we gain to also get the anti-muffling. Yep, build that up. Whetstones, that's fine. It's fine. I don't think I need land fort, do we? No, we don't. Production boost. I'll do that once again because I think we're going to need that. We're going to sell more equipment to them. Anti-tank rifles. Them. I mean, eventually we're going to have to start attacking them purely because I'll have run out of things to sell to the families, but it's fine. So, grab that, grab that, grab that. Ooh, only 3 more to go. And the year is 2290. That is wondrous. Is that the maximum cap? Oh no, I can get more. That's good to know. We're gonna need it. We're very much going to need it. We're going to need all the caps we can get because the economy is going to fucking tank when we go to war. It's going to be an absolute ballark, which is going to be an absolute nightmare in English. Get some training amendments set up. I want to build up as much of these things. I'm going to build another 3 stacks worth of things. To be fair, once we arrive on scene, we can then finally get some major advantages in play. Obviously, the downside is we're going to need some serious production of aircraft, which this is why we're building all of this shit. How are we doing with the whole thing? So we have about 282. So we got 906, still leading about that. I'm probably going to do another... Oh, fuck, a duck. Okay. Yeah, that's the tank we want to build. Right, Enclave Guard. And the highest of priority. Right. No, don't use foreign equipment. Right, same for you. Well, you're not elite, but you're not using foreign equipment. I didn't even realize. Right, so I'm going to have to do this every time. I didn't realize that. Right, Panzermensch, equipment. Do not allow foreign equipment. No. That would probably explain why my infantry divisions kept running into battle with fucking maces and everything. Well, hopefully now this means my divisions will be... Yeah, use new equipment. And Panzermensch AT. Get rid of that. You're using only the shit that I provide to you. And the Enclave MP. That's fine. I'm going to have to be very careful when I do... this is something that I haven't even realized until now. So that's going to be fun. How's my logi going? Is that just going to literally just drop in everyone's like, oh my god! Nah, it's fine. We should have a spare... We have a spare amount of stock for that one. It's fine. So we probably want to build another set of tanks. Probably. Yeah, let's set up another set of tanks. To be fair, we could also probably do with another set of APCs. Kind of, yeah, like... Oh, get rid of that. Right, so we'll get another set of APCs. We got a shitload of APCs, but I think we're going to need them a little bit more. Let's increase you in terms of production. And cyber dogs are pretty good. We're at 3 on that one. Right. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to grab the cheapest of hulls. I'm going to construct... We can at least try. What I will do is I will construct a few, and I will deploy them from here, and I will add... How many can I get? Oh, over here. Right. Right, I'll make 20 of them. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get these boys to do some naval stuff. And then that way they can all do naval training exercises, and we then don't have to worry about that. And then we can get some shit. Then we can also get like the Navy experience and whatnot. I'll probably go when it comes to naval stuff. Oh, sweet. We can actually have the naval stuff. So destroyer supremacy, fleet of mass, creative weaponry, strong connection. I mean, we already got that one. Naval expertise. That would be kind of cool. I think I'll probably grab that just because it helps me get some experience. Naval... Well, that's fine. We don't need that. Ship refitting probably will be something I'll need at some point. But I think that'll be something once I've got on my fleet all assembled. That should be fine. That's fine on that one. We're slowly taking on a bit of a population hit, which is fine. Because then that way we can get that sorted. Support sanitation development. Have they got rid of the thing that allows me to get more people? I will be pissed if that's the case. Seriously, I will be fucked right off. Because you don't get to do that. I will be mega pissed if they actually did that. Right, strategic bombing, enemy air support, base value. All gloss when moving. Yeah, that's fine. Generals, Offizieren. Air support, preferred tactics. There is no preferred tactics, except to attack. Yes, I don't have any particular things. To be fair, Old World Blues, there isn't really a preferred tactic or not. It's just the player has a preferred tactic. Oh, nice! I forgot to grab all these things. So that's going to hopefully be a big boon to our thing. Pursuit. Nice, we're good. So yeah, so once we built the Navy up, we'll get some ships sailing out, get some EXP going for them. And then we'll do that perfectly, which will be wondrous. And then state-funded radio program. Perfect on that one. So how are we dealing with this? Are we still preparing all of the rifles that are being sent into the front? Oh no, it looks like we're stockpiling them now, which is good. So that's fine. We can use those. I mean, we're still preparing some troops and stuff, but at the same time, we're building a fuck ton. Which is important. Right, I think you've... Right, you come anew. Chester W. Nimitz, a fucking course. Right, what kind of benefits do you have? Minesweeper, Mine Layer, Lone Weeb. Lone Weeb. Now, let's... Lone Wolf. We're going to give him Lone Wolf because I feel like that's good. And then... Yes... Because then if shit hits the fan, that's fine. And then when we start recruiting some good ships, then... Well, actually, to be fair, he should probably be the... Right. Training! I want you to give me as much training as possible. Because then we're going to get some stuff sorted for that. So, we're going to get ourselves built up as much as we can. And that's that sorted. So, we can't research anything more, can we? I'm just going to... Oh, we can! We can! I'm a muppet. We've got a couple more things to do, and then the ships and the screen ships. The carrier ships could definitely deal with that range upgrade. Definitely. I was about to say... Wait, what? Huh. Right. Has they done something? Normally this kind of sounds like a thing that you'd get if you decide to... There we go. Normally that just tends to be there like a result of if you did something. Which, obviously, if that's the case, you did, then you didn't, but ho-ho. Right, anyone captured? No, good. 46 days before that's done. Fantastic. Right, 76. That's the... Rather ironically... Right, how much are we doing? So 8 to 9 of those ships is still there. Still has monoplane attackers. That's absolutely fine. I'm not caring nearly enough for the whole thing. What we're also going to probably want to do is we probably want to make a... Okay. No. You know what? Let's cut the German stuff for a while. I can't believe I'm saying this. And instead get some music just dedicated to the Fallout universe, which is fine. So what I'm going to do... Oh, nice. Nice. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have the airbase. Try and think of our closest airbase. We probably want to be operating from there-ish. Probably have something from here. We get these two positions under construction. We can then start filtering planes towards that region, and then we can get some extra stuff for that. So, let's go to here. So we're going to get some additional airplanes. But what we're going to do is we're going to build up an airbase here and an airbase here. We'll put basically put the Heartland strikers into position. Nice. Right. Next thing we probably want to decrypt is you, and you. All of these smaller territories will be there. I'm sure if I try and crack you, you're going to be an absolute bastard to knock on. Which is fine by me. Okay. Yeah, they're just going to do some training. So, by the way, just to make you aware, if in case you hadn't noticed it from the other episodes, if you aren't going to put any comments down, I do apologize in advance, but due to the nature of this series, I'm attempting to bulk record this all in one fell swoop, which means that I am wanting to... so that means that when it comes to comments and responding to comments, it's going to take me a little bit longer than usual. And in fact, there's a low chance of me being able to respond to your comments within the series for that one. So whoever's been commentating prior to this episode, thank you so very much for your comment. I hope to respond to it at least in the chat and sort of comment section, saying that if it's for a future series, then I can obviously take that the information into account. But unfortunately, I should have probably expanded Slipways. But unfortunately, due to the nature, because of the fact that this particular series is going on because I am so goddamn determined to make sure that this actually, takes place, I'm just gonna literally be like, nope, fuck it, we're doing it this way. So there you go. Right, boom, yes, boom, yes. Right, and then we got that, and then that should be fine. Ooh, nice. And we should be all good for that one. But yeah, so the intention, so it's not my intention to do this shit, and I do apologize in advance. Oh, that's nice. Naval Doctrine. So we only have the one. Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit the nothing can be done. Whoops. Right. Disperse formations. Naval Spearhead. Is there one that helps us with naval invasions? Terrain, exploitation, screen ships, suicide runs, screen ships, aggressive maneuvers, flotillas. Oh, is that the capital ship doctrine? Yep. Grand. Oh no, this is the capital ship. So this one's the carrier effort. Even though we don't have carriers in this game, I'm kind of wondering when they're going to do something like an Old World Blues Navy. I mean, to be fair, the Old World Blues Navy would kind of make more sense if there was areas bigger than the United States. I wouldn't mind seeing an Old World Blues sort of game where, or I say game, I mean, to be fair, I'm sure at some point they might do something like that, but very unlikely with Bethesda. But what I will say is that it'd be kind of cool if we had some kind of like a sub-mod or some kind of thing which allows you to sort of have the entire world, not just the United States. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, having the United States, and slowly but surely, as we make our inexorable grind towards the finale of this mod, which I'm sure is going to be on the horizon at some point in the future. I'm hoping it doesn't... I'm hoping not for a while yet. We can at least have some benefits of that. So, have we finally claimed all the territory? We have. Fan-dabby-dobby. And I'm just going to sell all of these wondrous things because I am determined to get some moolah out of them, which is nice. So, anti-muffler. So yeah, get supply contraction, whetstones, hunt lilacs, family vaults, and there's the Kingpin's Greed. Fantastic. It's going to be wonderful, and I'm going to just keep making these wonderful State-made funding. Nice. So yeah, we just continue to train up, continuing to train up the troops that we've got. Continue to train up to build up all the necessary buildings, and they are now. Oh, nice! We're on the big ones now, so that's going to be instant, which is wondrous. And these are all going to basically stock up our fuel cells, which is going to be absolutely wondrous. They're building up that as well, which is great. And then we'll get that sorted. We've got a shitload of air experience, but that, to be fair, now no longer has any value. I'm half tempted just to tell my airplanes to stop training. Because... Or is that just being generated by the CAS? Is that being generated by... Oh, lightning rates. Right. Lightning rates. What's this other one? Does that give me... I can't remember the... You're not selected. I was going to say. Okay, so that's the Air Siberics Daily. That would be nice. Camps income, air advisor, generation, air accident, air doctrine cost minus, blimp technology, air wing loss, experience loss when killed, penalty. Oh, that's nice. I'll have that. What's the first one? That's fine. What's the second one? Yes. Definitely get that so we can bum rush this up to the top. So we're now daily gain plus, yeah, 10%, whatever. So that's going to be a major boon in that. And then finally we'll have know thine enemy, and we're just going to get the remaining bits on that one as well. Which is wondrous. It's all wondrous. And how's our political arms doing? So that's fine. Support equipment, monthly population is fine. Stability and political power gain. Not overfussed about that now, so let's probably shape this towards... let's have a look, see. Speed. So what's this? Hardness does remove that a bit, which is a bit of a concern. Van graphs allow us a slightly better piercing. I'm not overly fussed about that. Firearms. Cheap manufacturing. I think I'm probably gonna have the Greaser's power armor option, just because I feel like that's probably a major boon. The docks would be nice. I think we're gonna have to keep the docks just primarily because we have a nice populational surplus. The Bills battleships. I'm probably gonna go production cost minus 10, max range numbers. Yeah, no, we'll go with that one because we get additional, additional things for that. And that's at 353. And their training, that's now at level that, which is brilliant. So the next thing we're going to have is spiritual command. So first of all, close combat captains, yep. Night fighters, yep. Skilled radio operations, yep. Necessary precautions, yep. Riders in the storm, hey, hey. Good shit. And that. So I'm in a bit of a thing. I want to say that I think Riders of the Storm. First of all, really fucking good song by... oh, nice. First of all, I was going to say, really good song by Snoop Dogg. Probably one of my first time I ever heard that song. But second, also, like, just fucking classic. If you ever played Need for Speed, you were a good... Like, Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Underground 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Never played Carbon. But I played Pro Street after that, and I also played... yes, the Need for Speed Shift games, because of course I did. Need for Speed... Actually, to be fair, the Shift series was like the last game I played in the Need for Speed series, up until Need for Speed 2015, and I only very briefly played that, because the handling mechanics in that was so different to what I was used to, I didn't like them. I really didn't like them. And I only recently got, on a very, very cheap sale, Need for Speed Heat, because it's not got everything of the old series, but it's kind of got it's got enough of a thing, because it's got a reasonably decent soundtrack, and you have the ability to customize the music and everything. You're joking. You're not serious. My God. He's actually built up the fucking place. That's actually pretty impressive when you consider how many places there are. North. There's a load of red auditions here. So what's left in terms of building? I think we should build more naval dockyards. Just because I feel like we're going to need to overhaul our production a little bit. So we're going to just try and overhaul as much of it as we can. And then that's fine. Kind of wish I could build roads like we can build rails in vanilla. Right. And now we can prepare for the next phase. So, let's have a look, see what's next. New citizen care package, tac brain, invest into military academy. I mean, at this point, it's... Yeah, I don't have that ability anymore. I am kind of pissed. And why can't I use that? Less than 3,000. Motherfucker, let me recruit more troops. You know what? I'm going to do something. Right, so this is the... Right, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do for here is we're going to have the Heartland Strikers, and they cost a lot of fucking manpower. So we're going to have 2,000 in that, which then allows us to have the ability to have a military signing bonus, which is very nice. So you'll be on that, and you'll be on an elite air wing. Your job will be... Oh, damn, you can't reach that. Shit. Well, there you go. That's kind of... Yeah, that's bad. So... Right, well, first of all, I think we'll try and get you set up in different regions. So we'll hit the economic... hit the economic forms there. You guys focus on North Texas. You guys focus on over there. You boys focus on South Lamoma, which is pretty rough. And then the next one, you guys, I'm going to have you in the airships super fortress. Actually, to be fair, we should probably look at the research on that, because isn't there like a ground striker variant of the super fortress? Battery carrier. So, that's a close air. So that one has strat bombing 144. Let's look at the super fortress as a kind of a comparison. So ground attack 80, that would be 96. Strat bombing 144. Yeah, we're making the battery cruiser, and I'm also making the air superiority zeppelin, because then they can provide long range air supremacy. We're going to have to build some more production for them, but that's why we got them. Right. I'm going to cancel the production line so we can get the resources back. We'll make an air supremacy variant. And not the bomb gliders. Oh yeah, battery carrier. There we go. Right, so we're going to build the battery carrier and the air supremacy zeppelin. So we're going to go here. Should probably do it like this. There we go. Is there any spare? No, no room. It is what it is. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll, in a tax breaks for factories, build up that income. Faction build, yes, ball mounted shotgun, how to hunt Milax. Nothing else we can do. Invest into the state funded program. My income. I can't get this. I can't get the fucking food center. Oh, it really fucking sucks. Like we just have to deal with that. It sucks, but yeah, we just have to deal. So. Right. head south. Prepare more of these. See if there's anything we can do. We get lifetime potential pensions. Well-equipped army. Every cap for the army. That doesn't do anything. Outside of auxiliaries. Is this the criminal one? No undesirables. Petty criminal conscripts. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, we got military academy officers. There's no training, which means... Yeah, no, that's fine. We have that all sorted. This one's mine. Yeah, we lose too much of an advantage on this. Like, we need to get as much of our quality as possible. It just really kind of sucks that we don't have the ability to recruit more people, which is a bit of a shame. Actually, to be fair, we can now do something probably... I'm trying to think. Probably construction engineering, suppress, subjects, army training. We'll get that set up. How are we diddling with that jazz? The front section, spirit of the naval training. Leaders on the coordination, admirals. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I was looking at that when I was reading that. Right. So I think we're going to need to start looking into making a shitload of workshops and the like. Because I think that's going to be it for the production means. So 49. Right, so we need to create variant. Upgrade all modules. That's 57, and that's all of the improvements. Is that right? Point defense weapon. Because at this point, I'm not really too fussed about whether or not the navy looks nice. So yeah, the battle march. I'd say Enclave, navy. So Enclave, navy. So Enclave, navy, battle cruiser. I'm not going to call it battleship because it's not really a ship, or I would describe it as a ship. Right. What we're going to do now is have you boys create, and I'm going to pop you boys at the fallen tip. So the fallen tip is what you're going to do. We're going to have you on 5 of those, or 10 of those, and we're going to have not 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 of these. 30 of these will go for that, which is fine. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to have... Yeah, that'll do. It's going to cost me a lot of manpower to... Battlecruiser outdated. Really? Already? There couldn't possibly be another thing that I haven't researched. I know I've researched everything. I mean, they are outdated because, you know, we're in the fucking we haven't got the we do not have the sophistication technology in order to do that. So obviously it's going to take we're going to be at a slight disadvantage. But this is where the shitloads of people thing comes through. And once we get more of these experience modifiers, we can then make a new naval vessel. So they're going to just be starting to build up the other thing. Right, so I'm going to mothball these divisions. Yes, because then we can then get, and also we'll get rid of this as well. So it's not a huge amount of manpower loss for these particular dudes, but that's because we probably haven't got the right things yet. So we're going to get some manpower involved for that one. And then we're going to make some more ships. So, battle combat barge. We're going to increase all of this. That's going to be at 54. Not available for the equipment type. Combat. So, Enclave Navy. Frigate. Frigate class. Okay, so we're going to basically make a frigate class. They're going to be improved on the fuel usage is a little bit higher on that one. Module slot, evolving cannon. So it's going to give us a decent amount of protection for that one there, and torpedo dub attack as well. I may want to get rid of some of the. Maybe we've got propulsion. Yeah, subsurface preferred. Yeah, there's nothing that really indicates more. Sadly, we don't have a storage component because it doesn't. We don't have the ability to expand, do we? Yeah, it's just a module. No mine equipment, radar arrays. Yeah, nothing. Nothing we can do. It sucks, but this is all we've got. Which is, again, it's a bit of a shame. But nothing we can really do or say. It's not going to be cheap, mind you, but once... Oh, balls. Well, we don't need... We haven't got the research for it anyway, so it's fine. We're probably going to get a... we're probably going to get the this one, and then maybe the patrol boat. We won't really worry about the tugboat or the cutter hull. It's just a bit too expensive for what we want. I'll increase this to as much as we can, so we've got there the convoy set up, which is important. And then all we need to do is just build up our stuff. We'll have our first real ship at 30 for that one, so... Right. 27th of July, 2293. Yeah, so we've basically, I think for this episode, it's been a very slow. It's been a bit of a nice build-up episode. We've been doing some research. I'm slowly but surely getting all the XP that we need, and then obviously our naval forces can then try and continue to. Oh, like 0 point whatever. Oh, fuck. Okay. Probably should have kept that other fleet out rather than mothballing it. Right, oh well. What we'll do is we'll make what we can. Question, can we do the same with the tugboat? Oh no, not tugboat. We can probably get... See what we can do with the patrol boat. If we want to upgrade all modules, auto design. It's going to be 57 all around, isn't it? Probably should have put the small ones first, then the big one second. But hey ho, that's why we make stupid decisions. To be fair, as soon as that ship gets out, I'm going to be like, yeah, you're going to be doing some trading for me. Oh jeez, it's going to take a while, isn't it? Half tempted to rebuild some of the schooners again, just so I can get a shitload of training. I might do that. Not gonna lie. Just make a bunch of ships. Put a higher priority than them, and then we're gonna get that shit sorted. They're gonna be they're gonna build a lot faster. We're gonna be able to get that shit sorted, and then we're gonna build some ships. I forgot to stop the production. Pop them over here. Then we can get them some training done, and then we can get the other shit started. So there we go. Have some training again. Yeah, not the most intelligent of decisions. I will hold my hands up and say. But that just gives us more time to train up more troops, potentially. Right. You guys are preparing... How are we doing with the production of the air supremacy Zeppelins? They're doing pretty okay. We're now building a shitload of them per week, which means we can then get... Just the Zeppelins... We got a pretty decent amount of the super fortresses, so we will still use the super fortresses. It's just we won't be using them a huge amount. I will be recruiting some of the air... Oh, fuck me. Fucking seriously. 1,200 for 20 of these fuckers. I mean, they're gonna be bloody good. I bet you they better be fucking good after all the effort we're gonna be putting into there. So, yep. You're going to be about air supremacy. You're going to be about air supremacy. Because, yeah. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of fucking people. I'm going to say sign-on bonuses. Nice. Kind of wish we had more stuff. Expand slipways, yes. Invest into the academy. Oh, that's nice. We can do this then. Right. Drain! Just keep draining so we can build up that fucking... There we go, much better. And then just keep training. Ah, yes. You will have the chest of Nimitz because you are going to be the guy who will dominate the entire region. And I'll wait until you get into position. Like, I'll wait for you because I know you need that. And then we just need to get the trade knowledge going up. Production boost. Stones, how to do that. Fake construction. So I appreciate this particular episode is not the most exciting in terms of like things going on, but we are doing a fuck ton of stuff without a shadow of a doubt. And the reason for that is, oh Christ, a bit bad draft, nice. 300 manpower. Is that gonna be worth the amount of fuck around I'm gonna have? So your political actions, try and keep people, weakness, ability, lessons. You know what? Let's get the ballot drafts going. We need to get as many people in our armies as possible, and I am done being polite. Motherfucker, do you have legs? Yes. Do you have arms? Yes. Do you have anything that has that is functional? Maybe. Well then, congratulations. You are in the Enclaved Armed Forces. This war is not going to win itself. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be harsh. And I'm going to do everything in my bloody power to ensure that we get... Yeah, this is all the mini-nuke patches. We're going to be going through so many fucking mini-nukes. It's going to be unreal. It's just going to be all about mini-nukes. Every single fucking thing is going to be like, hey, do you have that mini-nuke for us yet? And it's like, yes, why? It's like, it's because we're going to do it this crazy style. Daily gain 21. No, why you lose that amount? I want people to be ready. Why you no train? You train, motherfucker. You train. How did you get damaged? I'd like to know. I'm genuinely curious as to how you got fucking damaged. Right, does that mean we get an actual 36? Okay. We just need... Okay, cool. So what we need to do now is make the next production line, which is going to be Navy in the Navy. Sailing over 7 seas in the Navy. I'll protect your motherland in the Navy. Right. So Enclave Navy. Frigate class. So we'll create that. And we'll make some of that. And we'll also have you at the forward tip. And I'm gonna have you stack out to both. But we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 100 of these ships will, with personnel swooning surely. Yeah, the forward tip. Probably less. I want to say about 70 craft. There you go. So that's going to be that sorted. So they're going to be building up, and that's going to be just wherever we can go. And I'm going to pop you over to here, and I'm going to stop. No, continue your training. Continue building you up, because then once we mothballed these fleets, we're going to then have everything up. And then, right, so you get to training. And then that should be like 35, 36. It's just so many different fleets, and it's just like, nice. Right, so lots has happened. Despite the evidence to the contrary, there is actually a fair amount that's happened. We've been able to fully gear up our armed forces. They've been training for like actual years now, so these guys should be the elite of the elite, which is fine. I think what I'll also do is I'll have you boys do some training as well. So that way you guys can get some much needed experience. It's going to do a lot of damage. To be fair, our fuel supply is minimally affected by that, which is pretty cool. How are we doing? Oh, the music's really nice. Very smooth, very subtle. Right, okay, so we're going to have support sanitation development. We're going to have in lift and tax on luxury goods. It's a nice amount of music. That's a very pleasantly sounding music. Ah, that's nice. That's a very nice music. But yeah, so we're just going to keep building up, keep getting our air forces set up for that one. Hello. Gonna just quickly get the army command. Shwoof. And now they're going to do some cool stuff. So they're just getting themselves set up for that one. Gonna do what we can. Is there enough of us to call in? Oh no! Right. Rescue our courageous agent. Don't lose me, my dude, because we need him. Right. What we'll also do is we'll have... get some air bases set up around here, because I'm thinking if we put one air base down here, we should be able to get the ground pounder style vessels in. Because if I can get the battery carrier, 600, 1200, nice. So I'm gonna have these guys be on close air support, and I'm gonna have you on training things. You should be in range. Yes, you are. That's fantastic. So you're going to be on defense. Yeah, so you're going to be in range to defend against that stuff, which is going to be great. And then we're going to need to basically prepare for some new sort of forces. But oh my fucking Christ, the amount of dudes that we're going to have to bloody do. Also, we're probably going to have to consumer technology, research speed. That's fine. That's fine. Like, we're literally just grabbing as many people as possible because it's like, hey, about you doing shit. Making some money. 20, okay. Selling. Right, I think we're going to have to wrap up the episode in a second, which is a bit of a shame. I was actually getting quite into this. So my plan for the next episode is probably what I'm going to do to save on sanity is I'm gonna continue playing on for a little bit without recording, because obviously the issue right now is we don't have the manpower, nor do we have the ability to build the naval forces up as I would like them to do. So I'm going to spend a couple of in-game years, basically. We're basically going to spend a couple of in-game years building up the reserves, so we should be in a much better position to then start launching the attack and the intention here as well. I'm going to play that music. I'm going to play this music when we reclaim Texas. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so the plan is basically... Right, you get to training. How are we diddling? 34, that's fine. But yeah, so we're going to try and get some naval forces and air forces set up, so this will be... Right, you're all trained, that's fine, and you're not going to get anything experience. That's fine. Is there any other places that I can have a higher... Oh, yeah. Nuclear, jet fighter. Is there anything I can research in the aircraft? But yeah, so I'm going to basically just prepare ourselves. Strategic protection, long-range superiority fighter, nuclear strike fighter. No loss in agility, air defense, air attack versus bog standard one, which... Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Less range, but that's not a problem. But yeah, so I'll quickly research that. What's that? Nuclear strike fighter. Yep. So yeah, I'll get sorted onto that, building up my air force, building up my thing. And I said I'll wait for a couple of in-game years whilst we build up our reserves and doing some stuff, and then hopefully we should then be able to make a prepare for a major invasion for this one. So, oh god, we hadn't saved in quite a while. Thank fucking Emperor we decided to save now. Jesus Christ. we were a little bit close to not getting our stuff together. Anyway, so I will see you guys in the next episode, whereupon we're basically ready to launch our attack onto that one. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.